me talk to you about Yellowjackets.
Oh,
Wow.
I saw it come up on Netflix.
Yellowjackets,
Is it on
guys.
Netflix?
It just
the first season. Third season just ended. When I tell you this show,
How long is this show?
it's going to be slated for 5 seasons.
No, I mean like how many episodes? Because didn't
The first season-
didn't this season just start like last month?
No, it started. I think 10 episodes are already out.
Okay.
But each season's like 10 episodes.
Okay.
When I tell you this show has me on the edge of my seat, do you guys know what it's about?
No.
All right. Do you guys remember that movie Alive, which is about the Uruguayan soccer team
Nope.
that like crashed in the Alps?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard about it. I never watched.
It's inspired off of that. So it's
Oh.
about a high school soccer team, a girls' high school soccer team who are going to nationals,
Mhm.
right? And they have to fly somewhere. But unfortunately, the flight crashes in the middle of the Canadian wilderness.
Oh my gosh.
And they tell you this right from the gate. Right from the gate, they're there for almost 2 years.
What?
The things that these girls have had to go through to survive, the desperation, I'm telling you, it's moving. It's moving. The casting, because it's from 2 different timelines. You see
Okay.
the girls and what they go through during and after the plane crash,
Mhm.
and then their future selves 25 years later.
Mm.
And the trauma that these people have and are carrying with them, and like just like the aftermath that they have to like live with
Yeah.
being who they are and living with the things that they
Had to
allude to
do.
doing.
Yeah.
Of course, there's cannibalism involved,
I was gonna say somebody got ate.
right? And that's what like the whole world is like, yo, you guys ate each other, right? Like that's what happened. And they don't say anything about what happened. People are offering them millions of dollars to do documentaries, movies, interviews. These girls don't say a word to nobody for the entire time you're watching the past, like, yo, what's going on? Who died? Because, there are survivors.
Yeah.
But you know that there are people who don't make it. So it's like the
Yeah.
mystery of like, what happened to them?
This is a real mystery. You used that word mystery with White Lotus before, and I'm like, is it really a mystery?
Is it really?
There's a mystery in terms of who died, how did they die, what happened, and
But you said they let you know who survives.
No, I'm
in
sure
the
you see a
beginning?
couple people
In the
here and
beginning,
there.
'cause you
Are you
said-
talking about in Yellowjackets now?
Yeah, Yellowjackets.
In Yellowjackets, yes. You see a future, you see them
So
25
you know
years
who
later.
survives.
You know some people who survive.
I was gonna say they
Okay.
probably
You-
show some.
But some characters get introduced as you go.
Okay.
Some people die in the past. You're slowly knocking people off. Like, okay, I know it's not them and not them. The casting, stellar. These women, Christina Ricci's in it.
Oh really?
Holy crap. That woman needs an award.
Ugh.
The character, she's so good at playing quirky, eclectic ass characters. That woman is amazing.
Amazing.
The casting from past to
How
present.
old are they?
In the past, they're like 16, 17.
Okay.
In the future, they're probably, because it's 25 years. So what is that, like 30, like in their 40s?
Okay.
Great. I cannot recommend the show enough. And what I love about it a lot too is that it really teeters between whether or not this is like there's a supernatural element to it, or if this really is just trauma and mental illness.
Okay.
I really like how the show just like plays around,
don't
like
know. Yeah.
teasing you, like what's really going on, like I'm 2 seasons in now. I'm currently watching the 3rd,
Mhm.
and
Where
when
is
I
it
tell
streaming?
you, it's on Paramount Plus,
Oh,
but you
okay.
can watch the first season on Netflix.
Okay. I have
I'm
Paramount
telling
Plus.
you,
Oh, so you're just now getting into this show.
Yeah.
I told you that's why
Yeah,
I
that's
struggled
why
with
he
catching
said
up on
he's-
Severance, because
was watching
Yellowjackets
this.
has me.
I'm sitting here thinking, bro has been watching this show
No.
week to week since season 3 came out,
No.
and that's why he's caught up. But he's just binging.
Yes, that's
I
why
was-
he took
that
so
means-
long with Sever. He told us this.
I'm reprocessing that.
But I
completely.
stopped binging after I watched season 1, because that's when I started Severance, and so season 2 I was watching an episode here, an episode there. Like season 3, I only watched the first 2 episodes. I'm still like I'm slowly catching up, and again, like I don't want to binge it. But the first season, me and Natalie were locked in with that first season, because
Okay.
you want to know, what did these girls have to go through? Because when I tell you they're fighting for their lives.
I believe it.
Things are happening, and I'm gagged. I'm gagged. The things that these girls have to do.
Okay.
Everyone.
I
You
mean-
have your jock. You have your athlete. You have your debater girl. You have your nerdy. Like all of them.
Why do you think that? I guess because I don't see anybody talk about it. I guess. So
Yeah.
I guess why do you think that why it's not really on the radar?
Listen. A lot of people I work with talk about it.
Well,
a lot of people
yeah,
I
you
work
that's
aren't
with.
your own
you aren't the
people.
main character.
I know.
I'm
I've
talking
seen,
about
I've seen it on my social media.
Yeah.
Of course, 'cause
Maybe
you
it's just
started
being
seeing it.
overshadowed by Severance right now.
Yeah.
That everyone's just talking about Severance.
I just
Well, I
haven't-
mean, even
I just-
prior, because I didn't know that they were in the third season, right? So
I've
always-
never heard of this thing before.
I
You
knew it
mentioned
always heard
existed,
about
right? But I
Yellowjackets.
didn't know. I've never heard anybody talk about it or
Mhm.
glaze it or do anything. I've never heard anything about it. I knew it existed.
I didn't even know that.
So I guess
I don't
I'm
know.
asking you as somebody who is engrossed in it. Do you think like is there something about it that maybe like everybody's not talking about it the same way?
Or maybe
I
it's
don't
just
know. I
slept
think
on.
it's a
Paramount
sleeper.
Plus?
I think it's a sleeper.
I mean,
Honestly.
a lot of people don't even know that Severance is good because people were talking about, I don't know if you guys saw about like Apple apparently lost like $1 billion like for streaming, but everyone was like, but their shows are good. Why are they losing money?
Oh,
So-
I think
because
it's because of the budget that they use.
It's just
for
they're
the
not
shows.
marketing their shows.
Well,
Check out Yellowjackets. Again, these girls, the acting, the past, present, great. The mystery is there. Has me gagged, has me at the edge of my seat the entire time. I love it. Can't wait to keep watching season 3. There's only going to be 5 seasons. I'm happy to see that the story, like, there is something there. I love it. I cannot recommend Yellowjackets enough.
I forgot to bring up White Lotus season 3.
Ooh.
I'm one
The
episode.
most-
I didn't watch last week's episode.
Never mind.
The,
Then.
the cruise, the cruise
Never
part
mind
2.
then.
All right, we'll talk
Never-
about that next
let's just-
time.
Never mind. Yep. All I will say, I can't wait for the show to be over. I've never not cared about a show so much.
Buddy, you could stop watching.
Well, no, I'm.
You gotta
well,
see
no,
it through, my
I'm
boy.
here already. Like
Yeah.
bro, I like to just be informed on things to
Mm-hmm.
know. Like we have a podcast, bro. Like I can't just talk about the entertainment I like. You know,
Yeah.
it's better like to just like know all this other stuff. But
My
like,
friend said they were watching it too, so I want to hear both of your perspectives.
I'm just
I enjoy it.
no. He enjoys
Well, I
it,
know
but
you. No, I'm saying my friend said that they watched it, so I want to hear what your perspective is versus Danny's perspective. You know?
I think it's just like I may have just took the murder mystery thing too seriously.
Too
It's
heavily.
just
Yeah.
not.
Just
It's
like
not
with the Spy
actually.
Family
It's
thing
just-
where you thought it was going to be like more assassins and stuff. And
Yeah,
you got
I was
disappointed.
misled. You told me murder mystery, and it like I said it before. Like
But isn't there?
it's just reality. It's reality TV.
But isn't there a murder and isn't there a mystery as to who
But,
was
like,
murdered?
it's on the back
But like
line.
that's not the. See,
Yeah, no one's
So
trying to
okay,
solve
so like,
I know.
was
but
it
so,
like
okay?
Hold
so
up, hold up.
sometimes there's false equivalencies. Like in
Was it
certain-
like Riverdale season 1, where that was a murder mystery?
I did watch Riverdale
Oh, you
season
did?
one.
Yeah, he
She said
only watched
season
the
one.
first one.
Season-
Yeah.
that was a mystery.
That was
was a
that was a
mystery,
murder
right?
mystery.
Glass Onion, murder mystery.
Never watched that one.
That's the. With the
I know
dude
which
from
one you're talking about. I
007,
just
right?
haven't seen
There's
it.
another one on Netflix with the girl from Orange is the New Black that I plan on watching.
Mm-hmm.
Clue. Like I enjoy murder mysteries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this show's main focus is too much on what I'm just considering the overproduced reality TV
Mhm.
version of it. Like this is for people who like tea.
Okay.
Like who like messiness, who like to learn more. Like this person's a horrible person, and this is what makes them a horrible person, and this is how we're gonna show you all the horrible things that they do that makes them even more horrible on a little minuscule level. And let's watch these horrible people interact with these horrible
flawed
people.
I'm not going to say horrible people.
Fine,
Like, who's
flawed,
horrible?
Flawed. I mean, depends on what season we're talking about, right?
True.
I mean, definitely season 2. That one.
That's
guy,
why I was like,
he's horrible.
It depends on what
He's a
season we're
horrible
talking about,
person.
right? So
Yeah.
they're horrible people.
But
you know
not
what I
all
mean?
of them.
Even the blonde girl from season 2, fucking horrible. She was trash.
All right, but
The,
either
the
way,
assistant, or
The
you talking about
assistant,
Jennifer
the
Coolidge?
assistant, the assistant.
The assistant to Jennifer
gays.
Coolidge.
Yes. Worst character ever. Fucking hated her.
I mean, she's just a okay. All right, all
She was-
right.
it's all right. It's all right.
She's a
Like she
young
didn't
girl.
like she didn't deserve happiness.
I just think like
Damn.
she was young. She was depressed.
She was a
Jennifer
grown-
Coolidge.
I don't
was,
use young-
Jennifer Coolidge was driving her crazy. Can you imagine being Jennifer
She was
Coolidge's
just
assistant?
I'm not talking about that part of it. I'm talking about the part of it with her with the dude, with the boy.
She found some cute boy who was like, showing
And
her
then she
around
ended
and
up about to
stuff.
get herself killed by the mafia because she wanted to fuck around and find out.
She
I'm not
wanted
sure.
to fool around with the guy.
And this is why I said you just like messiness, right?
See, that's
This is-
why.
No,
He
I'm
just
just saying you
like
can't
mess.
blame that girl
He just
for
like
doing what
mess.
she did. She's just a normal girl. She's a normal girl who's in another country while working and found a cute guy and wanted to go and do stuff. She didn't know he was with the mafia.
That is a point.
Anyways,
Okay.
the people are horrible. Like, that is the
I get it.
entertainment of the show.
Mhm.
I think is the tea and getting the gossip of it
Mhm.
all and watching them just do shit. Like it feels like I'm watching Love Island.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
There you go. That's why
But-
Danny likes it so much.
But when it gets to those final episodes, the final episode from the
Mhm.
past 2 seasons I've watched, then
The real shit.
Then the murder happens.
Yeah.
But like I don't get to have the mystery
Exactly.
of it all. Like I'm not figuring out who done it.
During
like
the
I
whole
thought I was gonna figure
time.
out who did what and like
Yeah.
That season 2, that mafia came out of no, like that shit all kind of just like came out of thin air. It wasn't earned. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get to see how this thing led to this moment all the way. It just appeared out of thin air, in my opinion. That's how I felt about it. And I'm paying attention. I'm not 2 times speed. I'm not I'm not doing any of that, bro. Like I'm paying attention. It just didn't feel earned. Like I had fun watching the season 2 finale. Right? It didn't feel earned. It just felt out of nowhere. And then season 3 so far, I'm like, fuck, oh my God. We're on episode 5.
All right.
And the most you got for me is that's crazy. Damn,
What?
that's crazy. Like that's like there was a conversation that somebody had, and he pulled the. We've all been in that conversation before, where it's like we have no response besides that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yep.
That's crazy. And like that's like the most I got from the episodes. And then the other thing, I won't say what happened, but and he'll see it when he sees it. And I was just sitting here like, all right, my nigga, like
I'm over it.
like I already like could figure out like the black boy was the one who robbed the store because there's no other black people in the show and he's the only black person. So I've already figured that out for season 3. So I don't know, man. It's just I just wanted more mystery.
Yeah, more mystery.
It's more just exploring
Mess.
people's mess, I guess, for the
Makes
most part.
sense.
So it's like disappointing me.
Okay.
But now I can't even talk about what the crazy thing is. I only wanted to talk about it because of what happened last episode, but I can't say it.
Again, we'll talk about it next
I haven't
time.
been able to catch up.